Now that we have our API up and working and we have our documents and our Angular app connected, I want to show you some of the really cool things that this does. So because we implemented an observable, our document is more like a living kind of component, meaning that even without a page refresh, all of this data is going to be updated on a real live basis. And to demonstrate that, I want you to take a look and see that we have documents 0, 1, and 2. So we're going in the order from the first ones created through the last. Now I opened up the freelance camp document microservice, and if I go to the controller, I can change this so that instead of it just giving the default scope, I can do order, and inside of this, created at, and pass in descending. And now if I hit save, watch what's going to happen. It's going to actually flip these even though we've not made a single change on, we haven't hit refresh, we haven't changed the code in the Angular app, anything like that. So I'm going to hit save. And without any kind of refresh, you can see right away it updates to 9.8 and it changed the scoping order. So this is really cool. This is a great way of being able to have a system that can auto-update without any kind of page refresh or anything like that from the user. This is a very popular thing if you're building, say, something like a dashboard. I built something kind of similar to this for a client that needed real-time updates of rentals that they had. So they had these bike rentals all over the place and they all had GPS coordinates associated with them, and they wanted a dashboard where they could see all of the bikes on a real-time basis without having to hit page refresh or anything like that. So I was able to implement something very similar to what I just did here so that their dashboard was updating right in front of their eyes. So this is a very powerful kind of system. Now, I also want to show you can add records to this too. So if I switch over to terminal and I start a Rails console session, I can run here, let's see, I can do freelance document, and this is going to, actually I need to pull in the, let me see, I'll grab one of these items from the seed file. I'm going to get out of that and create a sample one right here. So here I have freelance document and I want to create, and this one's going to be a totally different one. So this will be a totally different one. I can keep the description, I'll keep the file URL, but I am going to change the image just because I want to make it really nice and explicit that things really are changing here. And I'm going to, I uploaded another image to Amazon, so I'm going to come and pull this URL right in here. And now I'm going to take this out because I don't want to actually add it to the seeds file. I just want to have it and run it in the terminal. So I'm going to do Rails C, and now I can, oh, we had a little issue. This usually happens when there is some kind of like a tab character or something like that. So let me come back here and see. Oh yeah, it's because there was a tab character included. You always have to be careful when you're copy and pasting. If there are any tabs and you copy and paste that into a script, then it can cause an error. So now I'm going to come in here. Now I can hit paste, and this creates the record. And look at that, on the right hand side it updated and it added our totally different one without any changes on our side whatsoever, except for our document database being updated. So that is some of the power on how you can, or on why you would want to implement something like an observable, where you have the ability to very quickly and efficiently check for any changes, and you can then update the screen just based off of what data is coming back into the API.